and what is present in the room. Thank you all for being here this evening. The first order of business, are there any additions or changes to the agenda? Well, Don, I'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
I move so.
Motion's been made and seconded. We approve the agenda as presented. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Those opposed? Thank you all. Is there any public to be heard this evening? I see none on the online. And this is Kate, by the way, and Kate is shadowing Jen for all of you that don't know Kate. So.
Hi.
She's sort of a jack of all trades around here, I guess. The next order of business is to approve the minutes. You have before you the draft minutes from 10/7. And I have apologized to, I've forgotten now who did these minutes, but it took 3 of us to fix the minutes because we jumped around so bad on Darby, because we jumped around so bad on that work handbook. So anyway, we've done the best we could. 3 of us have gone through it, 3 of us have listened, and this is what we have. So are there any changes, corrections to the minutes as presented?
Well, now I'm looking at it again because of your statement, but I didn't find anything wrong.
So if there are no corrections to be made, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
So,
Motion's been made. And second, that we approve the minutes as presented. All those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Alyssa and Leonora, you're on mute, so.
Aye. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm waiting on Alyssa.
Oh,
Alyssa, we didn't hear you. Aye.
She's on mute. I don't know if she can hear us. Alyssa, can you hear us?
We type something in the chat.
She seems to be
I don't know. I can't.
playing with your earphones or something.
I can text her.
There she is. Alyssa? Alyssa? Oh, she's not muted anymore, but
she froze.
oh, now she's muted. Go ahead and text her, Liz, and then we have a
Okay.
majority, so we'll
Okay,
declare the minutes.
I'll send her a text.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Moving on to requests for abatements. This evening's first request is from Eric Bibbins, doing business as Ace Hardware. He's put in a request to abate taxes in which there is a clear or obvious error. However, okay. So he is asking us to abate the 8% penalty because I believe he was 2 weeks late in paying his tax bill, 11 days late in paying his tax bill.
Misspelling in this letter.
Well, we don't correct their misspelling.
Isn't?
Eric?
Just curious, the error, isn't that supposed to be on the part of the listers?
It is.
So I don't see that there was one. No, I mean, an error, the appeal would be for an error of the listers, not an error of the taxpayer.
Maybe no, well, no, the taxes in which, the next one down would be taxes, there's a mistake of the
Okay.
listers.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
taxes in which there's a clear or obvious
Okay.
error.
No, thanks for clarifying.
I
Yeah, no, thank you for clarifying.
I am not exactly sure. It would be an error, I believe, on the actual tax bill if the amount was wrong.
Yeah, I want to check
It's
that.
not on the person paying it.
Yeah, it seems the error is that he forgot to pay him. Yeah.
We'd have to read 24 VSA.
But, yeah, that says taxes in which there is a clear or obvious error or a mistake of the listers.
Right.
But they changed that.
Yeah, but
they've separated the two.
No, they're still both under A4.
Right,
And it's- in the statute itself, it's one sentence.
But they're, the ordinance is two.
No, I'm just reading the statute.
Okay. Questions, comments?
Congratulations.
Okay.
My first year in Essex, I keep saying this, we bought a house and they forgot to forward the tax bill to us and we didn't know there was a tax payment due. Too bad, we still had to pay the penalty.
It does say on your tax bill that a penalty of 8% added immediately after due date.
Yep,
What is your wish?
well, no,
I guess you have to make a motion of some sort, right?
Exactly.
I guess I don't think there is what he thinks he's got. So I would say I think we should, deny the abatement.
Make that motion.
I move to deny the request for, abatement.
I'll second it.
Motion's been made and seconded that we deny this request for abatement based on no, there are no criteria to meet his request.
Right.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed?
So I would,
Alyssa is back.
I,
Aye.
Liz, Leonora,
I.
and Alyssa? Okay. The ayes have it. We will deny this abatement.
I would suggest that, we thank him for his, we send a letter saying we thank him for his business. And we're sorry that he got hit with the 8% penalty. He's not the first person to have that problem.
And it won't be the last.
And we're sorry, but those are the regulations.
No one is above them.
Or something to that effect.
I think you have a standard letter, don't you, Jen?
Okay.
So we're,
Moving on, our second request is from Ann Basset.
and Robert?
And Robert was deceased. Ann is the, seems to be the executor. So my brother passed away on 12/19/24. Even though I have been diligent in seeking legal representation for probate, it has been a very long and disappointing process, made much more difficult as an out-of-state resident. She is, click mark taxes of persons who are unable to pay their taxes, interest, or collection. I'm assuming you read the letter, or do you want me to read it to you?
No.
Can you sum it up?
It looks like she was, oh, let me just read it. It's easier. It's very quick. It says, I cannot tell you what an idiot I feel like trying to fill out this form, even trying to convert it then convert it to docs, then convert it back to PDF. No luck. I will happily expand on where things stand. After false starts with 2 Essex Junction attorneys, that's me being very kind and discreet, and being declined by about 10 more in the county due to full caseloads, which I truly do believe, I am super excited to have scheduled an appointment with a super well-qualified attorney and her managing partner on October 28th. Cross your fingers. If they pick it up, all I need to do is get the bond arranged. Vermont requires out-of-state PR applicants to take out a surety bond like a criminal. That will give me access to the estate cash assets to pay everyone and everything. Hopefully siblings will agree again or it goes to a hearing. Sadly, all these things take time and money, even though rule number 1 of probate law is not commingle the personal funds of the PR, presumably me, with those of the estate. Quite honestly, I have my own expenses and limited resources like most people. I have done the bare minimum, keeping the lights on and the unit insured. Obviously, as time drags on, the expenses are piling up. Greed, even the whiff of money, does terrible things to people, even ones who are quite well off. I wish this on no one. No estate has unlimited liquid assets, my brother's as well. So many thanks for even offering. Please let me know if I have attached one of the drafts, but I think I have the one I was able to fill out.
And then
That was
she's thinking from her
and
lawyer.
then Shirley says,
Shirley sent that to her first,
Oh, Shirley sent this to her first, okay.
to tell her to,
Not
she
pay
did
it
the
until
abatement.
she got to be, okay.
Who's Shirley?
water,
Water.
our water.
Sewer.
sewer.
Okay.
No,
She's the
Shirley
lawyer.
is our water sewer.
Yeah, she does.
Shirley just
The
Carol.
clerk, right? What was her assistant?
Oh,
So
I don't know
I mean, he
what her
doesn't know
I don't know what
necessarily
her-
all these people, so I just wanna make sure he understands. She has a position in town government, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
in the water
Shirley,
department.
Shirley is saying that,
Not to do anything until the
no,
funds
no,
are
no,
released.
Shirley is saying that Anne was advised of not paying the bill.
Yeah.
Shirley is not advising,
She's the
she's just
utility
acknowledging.
AP clerk.
Confusing, but-
So, no, has, none of, okay, let me go back to what the bill is here. My understanding, nothing's been paid then on this account, is that what we're saying? That, I don't even have an abatement amount, I'm not sure.
So if you look on the, where
The last page.
I did it, oh, because you didn't grab mine.
There's a breakdown.
No, I just grabbed the one you sent me, that was.
No, I added, a page for you, so it was clearer, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so if you go to Basset, I kind of did, she's just I had an email from her asking for just the, penalties and interest.
Okay.
So if you look at 24, 25 interest penalty, and then this was the payment that was not paid.
When did he pass away?
He passed away, I have the thing right here. December 2024.
So December 2024, so did they get paid in March? Oh, I'm sorry, December 2024.
So 10 months.
So just a minute, Betsy, please. So March taxes would have due, right? March 2025, right?
Right.
So those were paid?
No. So if you look on this.
Oh, here we
page
go,
with all the-
3/17/2025, I'm sorry. I go by the other page, okay. So they have not been paid at all, and she's accruing, okay.
The last payment was on 9/3/24. And he died,
In December 2024.
exactly.
So he made his last payment before she did, okay. Okay, discussion, people?
I have a question.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, go ahead.
We had had a case, a few months ago that was somewhat similar in that there was not enough liquidity in the estate to pay the taxes, and the money to pay back taxes was not available until after the property was sold, after probate ended and the property was sold.
Correct.
And there had been questions about like whether that constitutes unable to pay taxes, and then there was somebody who was going to go to like the town attorney to get clarity on that. I did not attend the meeting where that, I guess, got closed, that issue got closed. So I'm still wondering if there's no liquidity, no liquid assets in an estate to pay taxes, does that not constitute, does that meet the criteria for a person unable to pay the taxes?
It does not meet the criteria. The other one was withdrawn, according to the town attorney, because her taxes were actually paid at the time that the, property was sold, so there was no need to abate them. Cause she didn't actually pay them, it was taken right out of the sale price and sent to the town.
So how does one meet the criteria of unable to pay their taxes? Because in theory, divesting of the property would enable everyone to find the cash flow to pay their taxes.
Correct. Unable to be, like, you'd be unemployed, no income, totally disabled,
In the hospital.
Disabled when they couldn't.
in the hospital. I thought there was another one, so,
But not for, I thought we all had the discussion before in that last case was taxes already be paid no matter what, when they're.
yes, we did. So let me ask Ken's question and then we'll,
I'll respond to that one thing. First of all, it does say here that the estate does have cash, you just didn't have access to it.
exactly.
To clarify that one point.
Okay, so what we
I
recommended on,
still have a question though.
oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
And the question was, I assume that, well, the question is there any way to know if there's a mortgage on this property?
I can look it up.
That would be helpful to know because if there isn't, that means that there will be enough cash to pay the taxes and the penalties, and they certainly will be able to pay. And I would then move to not abate.
So what we did recommend last time with the other case that we had was that she not pay anything until she actually settled the estate. And then when the estate was settled, she would then pay the taxes and the penalties at that point. That was the last time, that's what we recommended for the last case. Each case is individual and it's up to you to decide how you wanna handle it and what you wanna do. Alyssa?
Yeah, thank you. And can you hear me? Because I'm having audio problems on my computer. So I think it's sort of exactly like the last case. And I will just say, full disclosure, I'm in the midst of this myself because I am the executor of a estate which has been dragging on for now well over a year, and it is not finished yet. But essentially, if there's equity, she doesn't need to pay these taxes right now. She's absolutely correct in that she should never put in commingle her finances. She is not responsible for paying these taxes. However, when the estate goes through probate and she can then liquidate the assets, and it seems as though clearly there's a house, if there is equity in that house and the estate gets settled, all the expenditures, all the liabilities, if there is money left over, that is what this money goes to. It goes to pay the taxes, including back interest and penalties. And it does take a long time. So I'm suggesting that she just wait until it goes through probate and she's able to liquidate the assets, and then she can pay it at that time.
Did you find out the answer to my question?
No, I would have to go and look in the actual deed.
I see.
It's too old.
Well, I'll make one more. For somebody else.
Minute.
Okay.
Jimmy, I'm sorry, I can't tell, your hand moves. So
Yeah, but those Ken and Margaret have their hands up.
Okay, Margaret, go ahead, and then we'll go back
So
to Ken.
it says in the letter that most of his assets are securities
Good catch.
Okay,
and selling those up to pay the bills. So it sounds like her hands are tied until
she goes through
becomes-
probate, that's correct.
goes through probate,
Mhm.
and the interest and penalties will keep accruing.
Yep. So she has to light the fire.
Okay,
in her
Ken?
brother's.
I've been in this boat before also, the executor for my dad, and there was no money. There was gonna be a house for sale. And I asked my siblings, let's just loan money to the estate to cover the bill so we don't have penalties, and then the estate will pay you back. Maybe with a kicker on top of it. So I don't know that that's a remedy, certainly in a case like this as well. So there's really, if they want to avoid the penalties and the interest, they need to lend the estate the money. She's going to have access. It says right in this one letter that she's going to get access to the bank account. And somewhere it said that.
Define the bank here.
We're going to somewhere. She's going to get access to the bank account shortly. Where's that? Am I crazy? Did I not read that?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay,
I know it was here someplace. Schedule appointments oh, that will give me access to the estate cash asset to pay everyone and everything. It's on that very first letter on the third paragraph. So she's going to have access to the money.
Alyssa, did you have another question? Cause your hand's still up. Go ahead.
Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I just wanted to jump in with Ken. He's absolutely right in that the reason it's in statute that we can abate taxes in the case of a deceased person is when the estate is insolvent. If there are no assets, or the liabilities exceed the assets. There is no money in the estate, and that is the only time we can abate taxes because of the reason of being deceased. She hasn't liquidated the estate yet. So if it comes to the point where it's not liquid and there are no assets or her liabilities exceed anything from the sale of the property, then absolutely she should come back to us. That is when we, by statute, can abate the taxes. She is not responsible for paying these taxes. She does not need to loan the estate money. She does not need to pay anything in hopes that it gets paid back. You are never, ever responsible for a deceased person just because you're an executor or a trustee of an estate. Never, ever should you put your own money into a deceased person's estate. I just want to clarify that.
Thank you for that. I meant, I should have said also, I was one of the inheritors, so I knew I would get paid back, and you're absolutely right.
If
You
you
shouldn't know
knew
when-
you
if you're
knew
not likely to get paid back.
that's fine. But if she's not sure that there's going to be money to pay all the debtors, then she should absolutely not pay anything. Can't believe I'm saying that. Okay. Anyways, that's the end of my chiming in.
Sounds good, Alyssa. Thank you. Other questions, comments? Yes.
Come on, Bernie. Her comment was that she couldn't personally afford the amount of the bond that she was being required to pay upfront to become a personal representative, and that it would have to come out of the estate.
That's not us. That doesn't affect us at all,
Not
Margaret,
our
Law
problem.
requires out-of-state PR applicants to take out a surety bond.
because she's out of state. So it's the bond. But I'm sure she would get that back from the estate too, once she posts it, so.
Yeah, I guess her question is being able to post it
Mhm.
upfront.
But that has nothing to do with abating this request, so. What is your wish? Yes, Irene?
Wanted to save down a trip to the vault. If it's true that there are no mortgages that are longer term than 30 years, if this man has been in this house 42 years, looks like he's an original owner.
Probably no more.
Feeling condos,
Probably no more.
there's a really good chance the house has been paid off.
Good for her.
So what is your wish?
I move that we reject this request for abatement.
The motion's been made that we reject this request.
Could I have an amendment to that? I know
No,
she-
you can't add an amendment.
I'll second the motion.
Motion's been made and seconded that we deny this request. Now,
And ask her to get, once the house is sold or the liquidate,
that will go in her letter.
oh, that's all right.
Yeah, that goes in her letter. Okay. Any other discussion on the motion on the floor? The motion's been made that we deny this request. All those in favor?
I
Aye.
Aye.
3. I missed somebody up there. Oh, no, Alyssa's up there
Aye.
twice.
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, the ayes have it. Okay. But in the letter, when you send it to her, just explain that she's come back once she's the, person in charge. We can discuss penalties at that point, but that will probably be taken and paid right out of her probate decision, so, okay? You have before you the application of Tina and Alex Smith. They are requesting an abatement of taxes for persons who are unable to pay their taxes, interest, or collection fees. And here we go, let's see. We rely on a payment from my husband's job at St. Mike's for summer camp to pay our September taxes. This year, the payment was delayed a month past when we normally receive it. This is a large amount of money to us and even larger this year with the increase, as well as the fact that we weren't able to get the homestead credit. I just made the payment on taxes due and we were asking for grace on the penalty fee to not cause additional financial stress. So the amount of abatement being requested is, I don't know, is what then?
471.20.
471.20. Go ahead, Irene, I can see it. You've got
I
something
don't see
you,
grace as a reason on the list. I would love to pay her taxes, but I don't see it as an accepted. You know, she's late, she's late. Unfortunately, that's the rule. So I would move that we reject request.
And because of the property tax credit, because the limit is she has 115,000 a year. So if you make 115 or more, you would not get credit.
Wow.
oh, she's saying, okay, that's what she was talking about, okay.
They have to be.
Too much, made too much money.
Yeah,
I think
They made too much money to, well,
Yeah.
okay, got it. Thought that was. Question, comments, discussion?
Irene already made a motion, right?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear that as a formal, I thought she was just making a statement, sorry. Would you like to put that in the form of a motion?
I did, move that we reject the request for
Thank you.
abatement, because there's no reason.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
The motion's been made and seconded, do we deny this request for abatement of the 471.20? It does not meet statutory criteria. All those in favor?
Aye.
I,
Those opposed?
I.
Shoot, what have we got, 14 people?
Yeah.
I don't count, so it's 13-1. So the vote is in favor, 13 yes, 1 no.
Okay.
Who's the-
Or is that
who's
just
the
a late?
number?
That was a
That's
late
late.
delay.
That was a
Not that
delay.
I, not.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she said no.
That was
I thought
Oh,
Leonora said no.
I said,
That's what I thought. Leonora,
I said
did you say?
I.
Oh.
Thank you. Okay. I'm sorry. I could have sworn I heard no. I'm really, that's, oh boy, I get too old here. Is there any other things to come before this board this evening?
Madam Chair,
Yes, sir.
I move that we adjourn.
The motion's been made to be adjourned.
Okay.
All those in favor of adjourning?
Aye.
I.
Motion carries. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Have a happy Halloween, and I don't know if we're gonna meet again before Thanksgiving, but I know we have another one that we have to work on, so